For the program, I did construction for about 6 years. I loved it, I loved the hands-on work, but I came to a point where, the pay wasn't enough. I was working too hard and not getting what I should.
Before this program, I was actually just painting, doing commercial work.
I was working at Dogtown Incorporated, restaurant in Rochester, New York, and Park Avenue Bikes in Henrietta.
I was working at a handful of manufacturing plants in the area.
Before the program began, I was working for a sign shop.
I was just working full time. I wanted more out of life than just oil changes.
I lived in Africa for a year and a half, and I came back to the United States to finish up my junior and senior year in high school.
I was a tow truck operator, still am right now, currently. I was kind of sick of the paycheck to paycheck life. Decided that I wanted to change, so went back to school, started welding, and pretty happy with where I'm at now. So.
I was told about this program, and I'm always a hands-on learner, and it's just it seemed really interesting. It's something I always thought about doing.
I didn't want to go from dead-end job to dead-end job for the rest of my life. I want to get into a career where I can make a life for my family and myself and not have to live paycheck to paycheck, but also be doing something that I like and something that I'm passionate about and something I can have fun doing.
If you're really into this industry, you want to learn about welding, this is the first step I would take. This is the first and the best step because you're going to learn everything. You're going to learn about math, you're going to learn about safety, you're going to learn about personal protection equipment. There's so many aspects, and then the benefits of being in this program, from the AWS membership to the Klein Steel discounts.
I've learned a lot just in this 20 weeks, working with great instructors and great group of guys, and it was a great learning experience for sure.
What I liked best about the class was the opportunity and the amount of time they gave us to work on qualifications.
You have so much time to learn rather than you get 2 hours a day or you get 40 minutes a day. I think it's awesome that you have so much time, you have so much bookwork that you got to do at home that really helps you understand, so when you come in the classroom the next day you have the knowledge that you can put to the application, which really helps.
So I'm able to walk up to someone in a booth next to me just as easily as I could Kevin or Kate and ask a question and feel comfortable that they're going to give me the right answer.
We've all made real good friends, man. There's people that I'll be friends with probably the rest of my life in this class.
We're like dysfunctional family.
Instructors genuinely want their students there. It's not often you come across that. So.
Without them, I probably would not be where I'm at right now.
They're more than teachers to us, to me they're role models, They take their time to give us the best skills possible that we can get.
Kate was always the one to keep everybody uplifting a lot, even if we were doing really poorly. She would be like, you're this close, you got it. She'd come in a lot and help us, and she's a great instructor.
She has so much knowledge of her specialty in TIG. It really helps you get a different understanding from the way Dick teaches it, from Kevin, and then Kate. It's really awesome that they all have their own kind of specialty.
Kevin is probably the best figure in the class. I mean, he's basically like your alpha dog in the class. I was where I was ready to just explode, and Kevin would just come talk to me and pretty much calm me down.
He's that guy who's there to make sure you're at your full capacity as far as skill.
Dick is a really good guy, man. He's a little laid back, but his head is always on the swivel, He's got his eyes open, and he's very big on safety.
You got a question, he'll come over and you won't just get the question, you'll get the question and what's beyond the question, and you'll have a story behind it also. Everything is a story with Dick.
I told him, hey, you better remake that cut. It's not good. I just had a Pop-Tart and, the day was good.
Guarantee, and you can ask anybody else in the class, you have a problem with something, you talk to Dick, 5 minutes later, the problem has minimized itself like tenfold and you're doing 100 times better.
It's not that long. It's going to seem long when you first start, but if you buckle down for the 20 weeks, it will fly by, and it's gonna be great.
You get really frustrated at times and want to give up, but if you keep pushing yourself, you'll get better. You'll see yourself moving up the ladder.
Coming into this program, you want to make it your career. It's not something you just come in and go through the motions. When you come to class, you have to treat it like you're going to work, because that's what you're preparing for, is a career.
It's definitely probably the best decision I've ever made. It's worth every dollar you spend, that's for sure.
It's just not worth passing up. You know, this is absolutely, I wish I would have done this 10 years ago. You know, I wish I would have done it earlier. So with that being said, I think this is one of the best programs for anyone who wants to get in the welding industry, and that's for a beginner and even veterans that's never been on this end of welding as far as the book knowledge, being able to read blueprints, and sky's the limit after this, you know, and I'm very grateful and I'm proud that I was a part of this program, Class 23.